Maine's Department of Transportation promised folks in Jackman on Tuesday that it would repair a washed out section of Route 6 near town in a timely fashion. And boy, did it deliver. Crews spent the last few days replacing a busted culvert and making the road passable and reopened it to traffic last night. That was welcome news to people who live east of the washout, who faced a 143-mile detour through Greenville, Abbott, and Bingham just to make it back into Jackman.
Yeah, I'd say so. I did hear from some people around there that there were dirt roads you could take
Right.
if you were like right on the other side of that, but either way, it's good they got that fixed.
There was interesting clarification that came out. Apparently the DOT, when they make these recommendations for detours, the detour has to work for all vehicles of all sizes and weights.
Which is helpful.
Because there's a lot of logging traffic. Like you're not taking a semi through those dirt roads.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
But it's good to know that if you were just on the other side, to get home wouldn't be 143. But I think that was one of those headlines I bet went across the country a little bit because it seemed very rural.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, this one road's closed. See you in 143 miles. Hope you get a good podcast. All right, here's the front that's working its way through. And actually, ironically, not too far from Jackman right now. Luckily, nothing too heavy going on, and you can see this is a very thin line of precipitation, so we're probably going to have a hard time holding this together as it moves east. A couple of showers into Vermont as well, but it's going to be hard to keep this together. It's probably going to break up into just some scattered showers and storms over the next few hours, and the models do that. They kind of rip it apart. Two things happen here. One, the front loses a little bit of strength and dynamics, and two, the sun sets, and so it's hard to keep showers and storms fueled after the sun sets. You can do it in certain scenarios, but this isn't one of them. So a lot of us along the coast will end up dry, temperatures in the 60s, but the front comes through regardless of whether or not you see any rain. And so by tomorrow morning, we're in a different air mass. I don't expect you'll wake up and think about, pumpkins or anything like that, but it will be significantly less humid than it's been for the last couple of weeks. And it will turn out to be a really nice day. Upper 70s to around 80 degrees, a lot of sunshine. Tomorrow afternoon looks great. And we roll into the first half of the weekend the same way. We'll call it a mixture of sun and clouds on Saturday. I think this model is overly aggressive with the cloud cover. I think we'll see more sun than this is depicting. But we will likely stay in the 70s on Saturday, and most of us will stay in the 70s throughout the weekend, not reaching 80 at any point, which is, again, a pretty big departure. So dew points right now, 60s. Here comes the front. Whoosh, straight out, satisfying in some ways, into the 50s, and then by Saturday morning, that's when it feels really crisp for at least a few hours on Saturday morning. So we talked about this low on Sunday, and I had some concerns for down East Maine as to whether or not they would end up getting in on the showers, and I think they will because it'll just hook around just a little too close here on Sunday. It's not a washout by any stretch, but there's going to be a chance for showers over northern Maine, down East Maine on Sunday. The farther away from that low you get, the more southwest, the nicer it is. So New Hampshire is the best, and then western Maine is kind of in the middle, and then we end up with the showers over down East Maine and northern Maine on Sunday. Again, not a terrible day, but I just think you need to be aware there is a chance of showers. Much heralded already, this chance of rain next week still looks good, and it should be Tuesday night into Wednesday, maybe into Thursday. It's all going to be about where's that bullseye. And doing rain the right way for a drought is actually kind of hard. You want rain, but you don't want too much rain, so we'll have to see where we end up with that. But it certainly looks more unsettled next week than it has probably since the beginning of June. If you remember, we got off to a little bit of a rocky start at the beginning of June, and then we've been kind of cruising in summer bliss thereafter. We need the rain, so we'll see what we can do next week. Before that, guys, tomorrow looks great. If you can get out tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be really pleasant.
Awesome.
Enjoy it while you can.
Yes.
Because then hopefully we get some rain, yeah.
Oh, I was like, is summer over? Yes, and then there's some rain after that.
Right.
And then it'll probably come back, summer.
I hope summer's not over.
Hopefully.
Thank you, Keith.